Hi YouTube! So I'm sitting in the parking lot of the gym right now and I am about to do deadlifts and some accessory work today, heavy deadlifts, so 360 pounds for 3 sets of 2, followed by an AMRAP, and I got my Starbucks, had my pre-workout meal. Here in Columbus, currently 21 degrees with the sun out. It's been as low as, I think it was like 8 degrees yesterday, so not too fun after I was just in Florida last week where it was like 70 degrees and it was like 60 degrees and everyone's like, oh my god, it's so cold, and then I get back here and it's 5. I thought I'd show you guys a little bit of my training footage today. Heavy deadlifts. Arnold is less than 7 weeks now, so super pumped. I was actually sick this past weekend with a little bit of a bug, so hopefully that doesn't affect me too much today with my strength, but we shall see. So alright, time to go deadlift and drink some more coffee and get hyped up.
Alright, so quick training video for you guys. So I'm just going to show my deadlifts from today. These were 3 sets of 2 with 360 pounds. I did end up adding in accessory work after these deadlifts. Today was shoulders and triceps. Yesterday was back. So generally every single day I have a main lift, either 1 or 2 main lifts. Today was just 1, I only had deadlifts, but yesterday I had squats and bench. And here's my second set. So yesterday I had squats and bench and back accessory work. Today I just had deadlifts, shoulders, and triceps. So generally every single day I'm adding in something that's bodybuilding focused, or I guess you could say accessory work. So today it was a little bit lower volume in terms of the main lifts, and then a little bit higher volume in terms of my accessory work. So overall these felt really good. Very pleased with how my lifts have been coming along recently. I only hit 375 at Nationals, which was in October, and very pleased with being able to hit 3 sets of doubles with 360 pounds and then be able to rep out 5 on my last set, which was my 4th set, which I am going to show here. So this was my 4th set, 5 reps, so very pleased with these, really focusing on being patient off the floor, not ripping it off too fast and using my upper back too much, and focusing on loading my hamstrings, loading my glutes, and being patient. And that's something that's key for sumo, is not to be super explosive and jerk the bar, but really, as you can see, if you look at the bar before I pull it, it's slightly bending before the weight even leaves the ground. So overall, very excited about these. So here after this, I'm gonna have a little carb vlog on flexible dieting, but super excited about my progress going into the Arnold. The Arnold will be the first time that I'm competing in my hometown of Columbus, Ohio. So very pumped about that. Have some friends competing there as well. So yes, so this is my last rep, 5 reps with 360, new volume PR for me, so very exciting training.
Hi everyone, so I just got done working out and deadlift day, which was really exciting for me. It was a really good night. I had 360 pound deadlifts for 3 sets of 2, and then followed by an AMRAP where I hit 5, which is pretty unbelievable for me because at Nationals I only hit 375 for my 1 rep max in deadlifts. So I just thought that I would vlog a little bit as I'm driving home. Just something that was kind of on my mind that I get quite a few questions about is what flexible dieting is, what it kind of means to me. So what I'm going to do is list out a hierarchy of things that I think of in my own diet and kind of what flexible dieting looks like to me and how I configure my diet, kind of, I guess you could say what I think of as most important and what I think of as least important. So kind of going through that. So most importantly, I have specific targets that I aim for each day. So protein, carbs, and fats. And currently, my macros right now are 160 protein, 290 carb, and 75 fat. Now that's going to be different for each person. And I'm not going to get into kind of the details about why it's different for each person, but there's so many factors. Dieting history, your metabolic state, essentially. After a contest, let's say after you've been dieting for a long time, your maintenance level of calories is going to be reduced because your body has adapted to the low amount of calories that you've been dieting on. Even if you do follow flexible dieting, this still does happen. So for instance, after my show, let's say last year, which was more like in 2014, I was maintaining weight on approximately 1,800 calories a day, whereas now, whereas now I'm maintaining weight on approximately 2,500 calories a day, but I do weigh 10 pounds more. So anyways, so that's kind of the first thing. The most important thing for me are protein, carbs, and fats, my protein, carb, and fat intake. Secondly, probably the next thing that I think of is hitting at least 3 to 4 times a day, at least 30 grams of protein. So for maximum protein synthesis, you want to have a high quality protein at least 3 to 5 times a day. 3 to 4, I guess you could say, is what I aim for. So 3 to 4 times a day, I'm aiming for at least 30 grams of protein with at least 3 grams of leucine in one sitting. So, or in one period of time. Next, I would say the most important, or the thing that I aim for, is fiber. So I aim for about 40 grams of fiber, 40 to 50 grams of fiber a day. Now with flexible dieting, if I ate all Pop-Tarts, would I hit that? If I ate Pop-Tarts, let's say Pop-Tarts, peanut butter, and protein powder to hit all my macros, because it's carbs, fats, and protein. No, I wouldn't hit that fiber. So I aim for about 40 to 50 grams of fiber a day. Just that's what works well with my digestive system. Next, I think about fruits and vegetables. So I aim for about 3 to 5 servings of vegetables a day, which usually comes from, I love broccoli, asparagus, those type of veggies. And then I aim for, whoa, the lighting is really weird here. I aim for about 2 to 3 servings of fruits per day. So then next, what I think of is filling in the rest with nutrient-dense foods, about, I'd say 75% of the time, so whole grains. It's really what I enjoy eating too and what fills me up best. But then also taking in consideration what fuels my workouts best. So for me, pre-workout, I actually tend to have quite a bit of sugar. Well, not quite a bit, but maybe about 25, 30, 40 grams of sugar. And a little bit lower in fiber and lower in fat, because that works better with my digestive system before I work out. So then I fill in my macros accordingly. So for me, flexible dieting, that's kind of a hierarchy that I think of when I am, planning out my diet for the day. So I do fit in treats, and especially since my macros are higher right now, I'm able to fit in, let's say, ice cream or Lenny's and Larry's cookies or brownies. But I do make healthier versions of those recipes too. Like I make a healthier version of brownies that has 5 grams of fiber and like 13 grams of protein and like 23 grams of carbs. So overall, flexible dieting to me is like a budget. So I have kind of these hierarchy of needs, just like with a budget. Well, what are you going to spend your money on? Well, first it's probably going to be rent. Then it's going to be, paying your utilities. Then it's going to be, paying for food. And then it's going to, so you have these very important things with a budget. So just like a budget, that's how I look at with flexible dieting. So I hope that that kind of gives some people an idea of how I think about my diet and how I think about, what's important to me when I'm trying to decide what to eat or what to pick out to eat. I try not to overcomplicate it. So if one day, let's say I don't hit my fiber, okay, then I don't hit my fiber. But if I still hit my macros, okay, that's good. If another day I'm off my macros a little bit, well then I might adjust the next day to my macros to make it even out. So it's really checks and balances, and finding something sustainable. I'd say that flexible dieting is the most sustainable thing that I've ever done. I've followed clean eating, I've tried paleo, I've tried all sorts of things, and flexible dieting really, it makes me accountable. I'm able to see what my body is maintaining weight or gaining weight or losing weight on, and make adjustments accordingly, make tweaks for contest prep, for powerlifting, etc. So yeah, so that's kind of an idea of what I think about when I'm flexible dieting. So thought I might answer some questions for some of you guys. So I'm gonna put this together with some of my training and hopefully make a shorter YouTube video. So hopefully this was helpful. So now it's time to go home and eat. I had a pretty long workout today because deadlifts took a while. So I already had like a protein shake and brought one of my homemade brownies with me. So I'm gonna go home and have some like vegetables, and that sounds really good right now. And see what else sounds good. So living the life. Brownies, protein shakes, and veggies. So I will see you guys later.